Supertri is back for 2025. Welcome to Toronto, the biggest city in Canada, hosting the nation's first ever Supertri League event and kicking off season 7, featuring 4 massive rounds across North America and Europe, culminating in the grand final in Toulouse, France on October 5. 32 of the very best in the world at each event, all part of 4 teams vying for Supertri's huge prize pool. After the first 2 stages here in Toronto, all the time deficits are added up and the pursuit start begins. Leonie Perriot will start first, 3 seconds back to Jolien Vermeulen from Belgium, and then Cassandra Beaugrand, the first of the Crown athletes, Emma Lombardi and Georgia Taylor-Brown, all within 20 seconds. And look out for Jean Lehair as well. Jess Fulliger from Brownlee Racing is in 8th. Taylor Spivey has some work to do, the heavily fancied athlete, 33 seconds back in 10th position to go out. Some of the athletes have a short shoot, a little shortcut to take, and that is if you finish first in the opening swim, bike and run. The opening swim was won by Tilly Anima of Brownlee Racing, and she'd go on to win the second swim as well. Great swimmer, youngster from Norwich. Brownlee went back-to-back in the bike as well. First across the line after the bike and the transition was Jess Fulliger, so she picked up the second short shoot for Brownlee Racing as well. And then they went 3 for 3 with Jolien Vermeulen holding off Leonie Perriot. The first 2 who'll start in the pursuit start, and she picked up the run. So 1 short shoot only for Brownlee Racing, but they stopped the other teams from picking one up as well. First into the water, Leonie Perriot. 3 seconds later, Jolien Vermeulen, and then Beaugrand has to wait a further 11 seconds before she is allowed in the water. First across the line is the winner in this one of Supertri Toronto. Beaugrand, Matthias, Lombardi, 3 seconds back. Taylor Brown in the water, then Fulliger.
Interesting to see Leonie Perriot there. She's just about being caught by Vermeulen at the moment. Can they work together? I'm not so sure. I think it's going to be tough to stay away from the chasers at this stage in the race. But the great
why do you say that? Because I know it's Beaugrand and it's 11 seconds, but these two together, obviously Vermeulen's probably the better swimmer over Perriot, but why can't they work together?
Because, well, they can work together, but it's easier when you're behind being chased, or chasing rather than being chased.
Okay.
I think in the water there'll be a slight draft effect, maybe just a little bit, that Cassandra Beaugrand can pick up, and we can see her slightly coming into the picture now, and that's a lot less than 14 seconds.
Beaugrand now is looking to overtake on the inside. There is one more buoy to turn left, and these 3 are just all fighting with each other. Actually, Perriot's had to sit up now because Beaugrand swam over the top of her as they try to find position for the last left-hand turn.
Cassandra Beaugrand now just exits the water for the last time.
Yeah, well, it turns out to end up being 4 or 5 seconds there, because you can see Perriot coming out 4th, and then Lombardi just behind her. Lehair's had a better start, and then Taylor Brown, and then a gap back. So this group, big bikers in it, can work together to stay away and decide between them who the podium will be. Vermeulen in second position.
It's almost like Beaugrand has just kind of like woken up and just thought, no, hang on a minute, I'm not ready to lose this race. And she's trying to get a bit of an advantage here as she comes into transition. She's got Vermeulen hot on her feet though, and I'm absolutely intrigued to see what happens now on this last bike leg and run leg, but it's going to be absolutely fascinating.
Well, the time for talking about it is over. Now we've just got a bike and run, and some of the best athletes in the world going head-to-head in the heat in front of a big crowd here in Toronto. The first Supertri ever in Canada as well. Supertri League. We have been here for E before in Montreal, where it was -20. A little bit different now. 30 degrees here in Toronto, and Beaugrand's leading from the front. Her bike handling skills have improved in leaps and bounds over the last couple of years. She spent time living in the UK, and that probably helped with the constant rain, I suppose. And she's gotten a lot better at handling the bike. Perriot there as well, and Vermeulen, and these 3 have stolen a little march on the rest. Nervous athletes out there and some nervous managers as well. So why don't we speak to all 3 of the managers with an athlete in the fight right now. They're all with Adam.
Tim, Brownlee Racing here, right up the front, and this is so exciting now. This could go anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got the short shoot and no one else has, so that's a fantastic move. But the women are really, we've got 3 in that lead group, and that's crucial for the team. For the team points, it's numbers at the front. So I'm really happy. It's all, they've done it all. So great work from them.
John, you're watching Brownlee Racing. You're watching your older manager there, Tim. But you're doing so well in this event. You've got racers up there. How are you feeling about the finish now?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. Look, we built a great team. I'm going to give Tim some credit on this. He helped us with our debut season last year and established the foundation for Podium Racing. But now we're in full control. We've got the right athletes, we've got the right tactics, and I'm really proud of the team today.
The two of them, no love lost between them, and a good point is made. Jolien Vermeulen gets to go into this run against probably the 2 class runners in women's short course triathlon in Beaugrand and Perriot, but she's got maybe a 3-second advantage that she'll take on that one lap of the first lap of the run, which is 2 kilometres now. So it's just a straight up head-to-head over 6 or 7 minutes between the 2 French women, and now Vermeulen and this other group coming back up to them. He's right though that it's all about the team race, which is the big prize packet, 350 grand US for the winning
That's
team.
a lot of money.
It's about having bulk athletes at the front, and at the moment Brownlee has 3.
Yeah, absolutely, and this is just fantastic racing to watch. Leonie Perriot never won a Supertri race before. She's going to be thinking about that, and she's going to want the victory here today.
Don't discount Jean Leher, and don't discount Emma Lombardi especially. We saw her doing some really deep strides in the warm-up for this one. Maybe that she'd warmed up a little too much. She's now moving up towards the front, and Taylor Brown as well, who attacked the bike familiarisation yesterday like no one else in the field. She really got stuck in during that hour they get to test the course.
Great to see GTB out in front, but this is going to be a great run, Will. And I can't really call it, but I think my money's got to be on Leonie at this point.
You know, she probably has the recent run pedigree, but so many of these athletes have had blistering runs on their day, and it could be anyone's at the moment. But let's get through transition first. A group of 7 up the front, and a first win and a lead in Supertri 2025 on the line. Taylor Brown makes the dismount before the turn, runs her bike around the bottom end of the course. A couple of them ride it around and get off just at that point. And Lombardi's had a very, very... no, it's Beaugrand.
Yeah.
Beaugrand's had a very tardy transition, so she's decided to stay out of danger completely and decides to come in, back her run, just make sure there was going to be no mistake. She'll come out a couple of seconds back, and she'll need to run them down. So Beaugrand slow in transition. The Stars and Stripes athletes well off the back, coming in now, and it's Vermeulen, who won stage 1, up the front in stage 2. It's a 2-lap run, and there's Beaugrand.
I tell you what, Beaugrand does give herself some work to do, doesn't she? She's so talented, though. She can pull them back for sure, but she really hasn't given herself a good start on these last 2 laps of the run. Vermeulen, though, we said, had she blown it in the first stage? Doesn't look like she has, because she looks full of running at the moment.
All right, well, no one will be more upset about a tardy transition than Michael Gilliam, so maybe we should speak to Michael Gilliam. He's with Adam Leach right now.
Michael, you warned us we were thinking about that a bit too early, and sure enough, you're up the front.
Well, we're not there yet, but we're on cue to do this. I'm really hoping for 1, 2, 3. Leonie Perriot could be the problem, but so let's see how it fares.
Well, he knew better than us, because Beaugrand has completely erased that 6-second deficit and moves into second position behind Vermeulen, and she's going to move straight past Vermeulen and into the lead. So in 400 or 500 metres, Cassandra Beaugrand has stolen 6 seconds on some of the best runners in triathlon, and look how strung out that is now. Leher, it's not going to be her day. Matthias and Fulliger are stuck together as usual. Lombardi is putting in the big ones to try and catch Cassandra Beaugrand, and there is a little bit of top-end speed in Georgia Taylor Brown as well. Vermeulen's impressed me, but can anyone catch Cassandra?
Is Cassandra that confident of her ability? I mean, we know what a star she is. She has massive lungs and heart, she really does. But she gave away 6 seconds there, and I think she kind of knew she could pull it back, and that's why she didn't rush the transition.
Vermeulen takes a short shoot, moves into second spot, right behind Beaugrand. Now she knows she's sitting there as a debutante at 31 years of age and sitting on the shoulder of the Olympic champion with 1 lap left to go, and she's sitting in the box seat to steal this one from Beaugrand. If she can just hold on, but Beaugrand, does she have another gear? Does Perio manage to run it up? And Lombardi with a chocolate medal in her grasp as well, and Vermeulen hits the front. Now the 3 together, the 2 French women and the Belgian on debut. Perio finished 7th last year, finished 6th the year before that. Beaugrand, so accustomed to winning. There's a little gap now. She's gone too hard early, Beaugrand.
Oh, this is bold, this is brave, this is gutsy against the Olympic champion, Will. I can't believe what I'm seeing, and I'm surprised that Cassandra at the moment doesn't seem like she's got any more to give. And just look at Vermeulen, her debut here in Toronto. What a fantastic first performance at Supertri.
Now she's starting to put a little gap on Leonie Perio as well. The question is, has she pushed too hard? Lombardi could even move up to Beaugrand now. Maybe Cassandra forgot that it was 2 laps on the final stage. Vermeulen now 5-6 metres ahead of Leonie Perio. And Perio will know she needs for this season to make sure she finishes in front of Beaugrand as well. She'll be thinking half behind her and half on the win. Vermeulen, though, nothing to lose.
It looks like she's got another gear yet to go. It really does. You can't see a lot. You can't see the pain because of the glasses, but the cadence is there and the arms are swinging. She's still got a bit more to give. There's another sprint in there, I think.
This could be one of the top wins in Jolien Vermeulen's career, ahead of Perio, a last start World Championship winner and the Olympic and World Champion in Beaugrand. Jolien Vermeulen, the winner in stage 1. Not many picked her for this one in such a class field. She's stuck in there in stage 2, and she is going to win on debut in Toronto. The Belgian Vermeulen winner. Perio second, Beaugrand holds off Lombardi. What a run it was from the Belgian.
Very happy with it. Like, I didn't expect that because there's so many good girls on the start line here. Like, it's a Flemish thing, and we say they're not pancakes. Like, they really know what they're doing. And after the first race, I thought, well, maybe this is just a very, very bad tactic from me. But I'm happy it wasn't, and I'm so happy just that the team did so well, and also huge congrats to Tim, our team leader, because he does so much for us, and he made sure that everything was in place at the right time and that we could perform at our best. So it's great to be here.
What racing we had here in Toronto over the past few hours. It's been hot, it's been heavy, it's been humid, and the racing has been intense. A big crowd enjoying what has been 2 spectacular races. And let's have a look at the standings. First of all, in the women's, and it was the 31-year-old debutante, Jolien Vermeulen from Belgium and Brownlee Racing, who picks up the full complement of 15 points. She managed to hold off Leonie Perio and Cassandra Beaugrand, the French pairing, and it was 3 French in the top 4, with Emma Lombardi, also from Crown Racing, chasing home her teammate Cassandra Beaugrand. Jean Lahair, a race winner last time around in the last season. She was 5th of all from Georgia Taylor-Brown, who's still coming back. And the Brits, Jess Fulliger and Liv Mathias. Standing on the top step and with the gold medal around her neck. Look at the smile on Jolien Vermeulen's face. She has earned it as well. The champagne spray for the 3 of them. 2 French women and a Belgian on top. And the men's race coming up right after this.